back, everyone. This is Ace. We're playing SnowRunner on hard mode. Last episode, we delivered half of the cargo from the ship. This episode, we're going to collect some fuel, and we're going to finish the last contract on Island Lake. I'm going to make sure I'm going the right way before I... Yeah, okay. Now, I may delete that trailer that's right there if I take all the fuel from it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Because I'm going to end up taking out a semi-fuel trailer and a tanker just like this from Island Lake. Oh, it's got a lot of fuel in it still. Alright. I realize it's probably maybe going to take an extra trip, but I may put the fuel into the other tanker and do some calculations. Let's see, 3,700 plus 2,000. So if it's more than 5,700 liters, I'm gonna have to put it in two semi-tankers. And the reason why is because, well, if it's less than that, then I can use the semi-tanker and the small tanker, and I can move them both at the same time. I can hook one up as, you know, a regular semi trailer and then winch the other one, right? But I haven't made up my mind yet. I guess I gotta do a little inventory on the fuel. Yeah, I've been playing the heck out of that Dying Light game. If you guys are into like zombie slashers, I think you'd really enjoy that game. I'm at the point right now where it's a little bit frustrating because you're not very strong. And sometimes you get overwhelmed. But I have a feeling it's just a matter of putting a little more time and grinding out some experience to get the better gear and better, you know, skills and whatnot. Although some of the skills that I really want are like way down the line. Like I want to be able to do the air execution where you're jumping off a building and you land on a zombie and you kill him. I think that'd be pretty sick. And also I found out that you can't, I'm sorry, this is totally not SnowRunner related, but I tried to go into a level 2 mission, and I thought that you whenever you were approaching somebody from behind, like you could execute them no matter what, but that's not the case. They have to be at your level or below. So that's kind of cool. Kind of, you know, makes it really hard. But like I said, I just got to get, you know, I got to get the game down. Part of me wants to just take that semi-trailer to the to near where the ship is, but I mean, either way, I'm gonna have to take. Either way, I'm gonna have to make a couple trips because yeah, I can't pull the semi-trailer and the sideboard trailer and the small fuel trailer, so yeah. And with this gateway, I think I'm going to cheat a little bit because I have that twin steer outside. Because of the way this gateway is set up, and it's going to spawn me past the road I want to turn on. That means I have to back up, and if I'm attached to a trailer and winch to something, then it'll probably mess up. It'll probably mess up the like spawning, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the Fleet Star through with the fuel tank semi-trailer, and then I'm going to pull it off to the side and then pull through with the with the twin steer. I'm stuck on a log or something. And that's just to save a little time, because if I didn't have that twin steer there, what I would do is I would move the fuel semi-trailer over out of the way. Then I would disconnect with the Fleet Star, go back to Island Lake, and pull the tank through, right? But I'm not going to use it for anything else because, like I said, that vehicle's not supposed to really be here, especially not in the condition it's in, because it's all right, let's take a look here. We got, yeah, we just have the two, the fuel semi-trailer and the fuel carrier. All right, so. Oh, and I was gonna look at something else too. I gotta go up this road, so I think I'm gonna go get the thing from the fallen antenna and then bring it back. Okay, I did the flame barrels. Okay, there's no other contests on here, is there? No. It's kind of weird though, because I could have swore when I was looking through the contest, I could have swore I saw another one that was first person. But none of the ones on Smithville are first person. The Flaming Barrels wasn't first person. So maybe I was looking ahead onto Alaska. I'm not sure, but kind of sucks. You can't load this automatic or with the crane. I just hope I can get out to where the pickup is without too much agita. Speaking of agita, I think I slept upside down last night, man. I woke up with a terrible taste in my mouth. We're getting close to the end though. Of this map, we got maybe 3 episodes. It really depends on how fast I can do this contracts, because the way I'm going to be going back and forth, that's going to be key. But I think I'd like to, in this episode, I'd like to finish this fallen antenna, grab the container from the ship, and get those fuel carriers, fuel tankers over to the Smithville map. That might be ambitious, to be honest. And I think that would be, maybe would determine whether I do 3 more episodes or 2 more. Part of me wants to just do this mission. I mean, it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen the other, I think. Now let me track this mission here. And of course, one of the problems is I won't be able to back this thing up, so... Boy, the truck seems to want to drive a lot faster on this grass, right? Yeah, there's no choice to do it any other way. Alright, let's see if we can attach a winch to the back. No. Come on. Alright, let's see if I can get around this tree. Stump. Alright, nope. I think that tree stumps there is like a obstacle, right? Well, obviously there's an obstacle. Okay. Let's try and... see if I can pull it sideways without pulling it over. And let's put it in diff lock. now let's attach the winch to the other side so we can pull forward. Let's just do it from the front, because that way I can pull to that tree over there. See, I'm afraid that tree is going to get me hung up. How we doing? Not so good. I don't like that too much. Alright, let's attach the winch to the back here, right there. And right there. Alright, looks like it's off. Alright, I think we're good. Let's back it up a little bit so we can... No. Alright. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see if I can turn by the time I get to the tree. Alright. There we go. Oop. Damn it, I hate when it does that. It's like somehow it's canceling the... It's canceling the winch. Alright, there we go. Nice. Very nice. See if I can get up over this tree. There, it dropped through the ground, so we're good. Alright, let's see how we're doing on fuel. Ooh, no. We're gonna go down and get the fuel trailer. This might actually not be good at all. Probably should have gone down to get the... I was considering doing that, and I don't know, I guess I thought I had enough fuel. Right now it's going to be tricky. Alright, let's go ahead and... kind of afraid this trailer can roll down the hill, but we'll go get it if we have to. I'm sort of tempted to go up over the mountain, but I somehow recall it being a little narrow up there, so I'll go around the edge. Oh god. You can see the tanks are red, right? This would put a damper on my plan if I ran out of fuel. And let's just make sure I'm going the right way. God. It's shorter, but I just feel like there's a very narrow passage I just can't get through or something. Go! Oh! I could have taken that fuel trailer with me that was on Drummond Island. Then I wouldn't have any worries about fuel at all. But I really thought this was going to get better fuel mileage, to be honest. Well, I can see the fuel trailer, so... And I'm not sputtering, so I think we got this. Alright, let's go ahead and refuel. 28 liters, not bad. I don't know how much I've taken from the other one. Oh, come on. Alright, let's see where that fuel trailer is. Alright, so just have to come up here. Okay. Issue with my real life trailer today. The last customer that unloaded it, they were driving their forklift through the snow, and when they brought the fork truck back in the trailer, they tracked like a bunch of snow back in the back of the truck, and even though I swept out the trailer, it left a lot of moisture on the floor. And the customer where I'm picking up, they said that it has to dry out before they'll load it. So right now I'm just waiting for them to tell me the trailer's dry enough to load, which I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I think they got it inside. So, alright, let's see here. Well, we won't have that trailer for very long, but we'll have it for a minute. Alright, let's go ahead and attach the winch to the tongue of that fuel trailer. Now I realize I could probably cut out a lot of this stuff that's really seems a little boring, but I honestly think this is part of the strategy of the game, right? You know, if I do this off camera, what's to keep me honest is my, well, I won't even, okay. I'm not even questioning anybody's honesty if they're not showing this stuff, but in my mind, that's a possibility, right? So I feel like leaving this in, just number one shows you the work that it goes involved with doing this hard mode, because this is all part of it, right? It also gives you an idea of how to do it, and you know, maybe you'll decide that, you know, what is this, 3,700 and 600 liters, so 40, I don't know how many liters that is. 4,300 liters, I guess. You know, you might say, well, that's not really worth it to me to go after. And I'd rather just not worry about that. Okay, that really, I can't get the thing to turn. Alright, I gotta disconnect from that other. Now it'll turn. Kinda. Boy, this is like, oh, I know what it is. Look, I'm hung up on the landing gear. See that? My frame was hung up on the landing gear. And that's actually happened to me in real life. I had my, I was driving for a company in Florida, and they had day cabs, and I'd always been taught that it's best to run the fifth wheel as far forward as possible so that you get the best aerodynamics, right? Well, it never occurred to me that you could have it too far forward so that your frame is, your mud flaps would basically be touching the landing gear when you turn. And well, I ended up, I didn't rip off the mud flaps, but I bent up the arms. So it's kind of embarrassing, but I didn't get in any trouble for it. I'm kind of surprised. But I learned not to ride with the fifth wheel all the way up. The other guys are probably wondering what the hell's wrong with me. Why did I mess with their vehicle settings? because we did slip seat there, and that slip seat is where you don't always use the same truck. You have like a day shift and a night shift, and at the end of your shift, you give the truck to someone else. Let's see here. Yeah, this is where I turn right, if I can. That's kind of nuts that it touches, though. I mean, it's probably because this isn't really meant to be a semi-trailer. I mean, it's not meant to be hauling semi-trailers. Alright, well, I may end up doing something a little different here. I think I'm going to run this all the way to the other map. And then come back. Nope. What'd I get caught up on? Tree stump, probably? Alright. Because, I mean, I sort of think it really doesn't matter whether I do this now and come back, or whether I bring this over to the next map and then come back. So, and that way I don't have to use the twin steer at all. I don't know if I worried about looking like I'm being dishonest about that, having that vehicle there, but I just feel like if I use it, then it'll sort of be like breaking my own rules. Even if it's just to bring it over to the next map. And I'm actually going to bring this fuel carrier all the way to the Smithville northern warehouse. Just because once I come back, I'm eventually gonna have to hook up to the flatbed semi-trailer. And oh shoot, am I connected to the Alright, well, you know what? He can stay there. That's fine. damn. My truck started didn't want to come back to the center. It's because of this trailer. So once I move this fuel trailer to the northern part, it's gonna give the Western Star a place to refuel once it gets done with that that first leg of the contest. Not that I think it will use a whole tank for one trip, but I just to make sure there's no chance of it running out of fuel. What the hell? I guess I gotta go forward? Alright, do I have to travel back in time? I do. I didn't mean to do that. But apparently... Whoa, holy Jesus. Okay. There we go. Well, not perfect, but... Did you see how the trailer almost glitched out when I got to the other side? Holy moly, I was about to... See, in that case, I would use the twin steer to upright this thing, because that's like, it should never happen, right? It's something in the game that's really, it's just a fault of the game. It's not a fault of my driving or my decision making. Caught on landing gear again. Boy, this thing is terrible. No, this is gonna be fun. I just have a feeling Like I'm gonna get to the top here and I'm not gonna be able to turn. Yeah. Alright, now it's gonna let me turn, but it won't let me turn back probably. If I could turn back time. Alright, this could be really a pain in the butt. More of a pain in the butt than I thought it was gonna be. Maybe that's because I don't normally use this truck as a semi. I don't remember ever having an issue, but the ship has already sailed, as they say. Look at this thing, man. Alright. We are gonna not do that. We're gonna pull it back a little bit and try and get it to go on the road. Okay. Let's get over to the other side. Alright. Son of a gun. Alright, there. Are you gonna be on the road now? There we go. There we go. Jeez. You know, this may have been happening earlier, and I just didn't recognize the symptoms. Like, I think it may have not have been correcting as much as it may have been getting hung up on the turns like it is now, but not as dramatically. Because I can remember, I don't remember exactly which part it was, but I think there was definitely an issue going over one of the bridges. Well, I think it's going to be worthwhile once we get this back to the garage. It's kind of a royal pain in the butt right this second, but like I said, having 3,700 liters to use later on is going to be huge. And it looks like I might end up with another 1,000 liters on a smaller tank. So. Oh, we're red again. But we're almost back to that one fuel carrier. Actually, okay. I'm a dumbass. I got all this fuel right behind me. It's like worried about running out of fuel. I think in my mind I was thinking that I wanted to only take it from that small tank. So I think this strategy is for the long game. Is basically what I'm trying to get at. Because this fuel is like we're going to use like some of it, maybe about three or 400 liters of it, right? But the main reason for grabbing it is to have it on maybe not Alaska, but maybe Russia. I'm really not sure about Alaska because there are 2 semi-tankers and a fuel tanker on the very first map. And I believe there's a scout fuel trailer on the second part. So, I honestly don't think I'm going to be necessarily hurting for fuel on Alaska. On Russia, there's 2 right away. There's the semi-fuel trailer at the rail yard, and then there's the one sitting right outside in that swampy area that's got the cement kind of pathway over it. They're mission trailers, but I can take 90% of that fuel, right? So that'll get me started on Russia, and then I don't know. I don't know how much extra there is on the rest of the map. Because there's actually a lot of driving to do on the Russian map. And I think I'm going to leave this like right outside the loading zone, not loading zone, the warehouse parking lot. I'm not going to bring it in there. I'm going to park it on the street, but not like where the vehicles have to come out, because that would block some of the routing. Since it's going to be a time contest, it's got, I got to be able to get out of the yard fairly quickly once I activate the mission. And I honestly don't know, I don't think I've ever done this mission, either one of these contests, so there may be plenty of time to do them. I'm not really certain. But I think either way, I'm planning on doing a pretty efficient way that gets does multiple things at one time. Maybe more on the way up than the way down, because basically when you end up at the house up by the second warehouse, you're basically like right near the start of that contest, right? Whereas when you're coming down through the mountain, you end up kind of in the middle of the swamp, which is not really. I mean, you're closer to the first warehouse than the second warehouse, right? So going back to the second warehouse wouldn't be like very efficient, but you're not as close as you are after doing the first warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so this is a really exciting episode. We got some cargo ready for the fallen antenna mission. We got to go back and deliver that. Grab that fuel trailer, and then, well, so there's only 600 liters in that fuel trailer, but we're going to grab it anyway. Then we'll grab the semi sideboard. Come on, turn. And pick up that cargo, that last cargo from the ship, and then consolidate the 2 fuel tanks into one. It's going to be about 1,000 liters, I think, total. But that's something to sneeze at. Alright, let me just go ahead and disconnect. And that's where we're going to wrap this video up. Thank you for watching. I hope you hit the subscribe button. Comment, like. Let me know how you think the series is going. And just, any kind of feedback would be grateful. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. See you next time.